Hey my little truffles, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Donalisa Morgan, Donna for short with the messy T, and we back with another video. So the numbers are in, y'all. Biggest opening day streams for a female rap album on Spotify. We have Nicki Minaj coming in first with 28.2 million, with Pink Friday 2, Scarlett 26 million, and then Cardi B comes in with 14.7 million. Then we have her Invasion of Privacy with 14.5 million. Nicki definitely sets the standards. I'm sure Cardi B misses her Piola days. Why? Because the All Atlantic record would have botted the F out of Cardi B's album on her first day streams. And that's why the other executive got laid off, because they always moved funny. Did y'all notice that the gap between Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 and Am I Desperate is almost twice the numbers Cardi B did for her first streaming days? OMG. Pink Friday 2 debuted on Spotify with 28 million streams first day, with minimal promo, no gimmicks and desperation, and wasn't out here dissing the entire industry just to get some traction. Am I Desperate isn't flooding the top 10 of US iTunes, but yet she's gonna come up with some numbers. This is just screaming something is off with Cardi B's numbers. Nicki went as far as charting 9 tracks from Pink Friday 2 on global Spotify, with Needle coming in at the 43rd spot with 2.3 million streams. Second, Are You Gone Already, Barbie Dangerous, FCCU, Everybody, and Let Me Calm Down. While Cardi B, on the other hand, was able to get just one track from her album to chart on global Spotify, and this was because it was a collab. It wasn't Cardi B's impact. So Saved by Cardi B and Kehlani debuted at number 20 on US Spotify with 750k streams. It also debuted at number 129 on global Spotify charts with 1.4 million streams. Y'all know this is the Kehlani impact, right? Her fan base and support is coming from Kehlani's fan base. Let's be realistic. Do y'all see any solo chart or track on Cardi B's album on that chart? No. And that's why she was heavily dependent on collabs, because she knew she can't do the numbers nor pull the numbers on her own. Girl, you out here doing these numbers despite selling your album for as low as $4.99. And not just that, she dissed the entire female rap girlies, including Nicki, JT, Bia, just to get people to tune in. Promoted the same album for 2 months plus, and it ends up flopping this hard. Only one song on an entire album charts on global Spotify, but for some reason she's charting on Apple Music. Something is off. Something is definitely off. Are y'all getting these gimmicks? How she be out here charting on Apple Music but is flopping on all the other charts? What's going on with Cardi? And this is why I've always said this. Apple Music be out here moving funny with Cardi B. Every time she drops an album or a single, or it charts on Apple Music, but might never be anywhere found on iTunes, Spotify, but it's on Apple. Something is not right. In case y'all know what's going on, let me know in the comment section. Because one thing's for sure, the only track which is charting by Cardi B has visuals. And this is why I keep saying this is Cardi B is heavily dependent on visuals for her album to chart or for her single to chart. That's why she can't drop any song without getting visuals. In case y'all haven't noticed, go check the stats. Because she knows people are gonna be tuned in to see her shake her coochie, and that's how she gets those music to chart. I guarantee y'all, if Cardi B goes as far as dropping an album the exact same way Nicki did, never dropping visuals, she's gonna flop and tank even harder, right? Y'all could see that none of those tracks without visuals were able to debut. What do y'all think about Cardi B flopping? Let me know in the comment section. Please like, comment, and subscribe, because this is beyond humiliating. for an artist who thinks she's the ish. Y'all, the barbs are sassy as F. Now I get why Nicki is so obsessed with this fan base because explain to me, make it make sense why Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 has re-entered the top 10 on US iTunes the exact same time Cardi B is out here flopping and drops an album, right? And need I remind y'all, Nicki's album is going for 11.99, while Cardi B, who dropped an album 2 days ago, is going for 4.99. It's a big difference between me, you, and you. I'm nothing like you, and you. Y'all, the difference is clear. Nicki ain't got competition. Nicki ain't got competition. And there are high chances Nicki is gonna surpass Cardi B on these charts. There's no denying that fact. And this just makes me wonder, right? What if Cardi B wasn't giving or selling her album for as cheap as 4.99? Do y'all think Cardi B would have done the number she did? Absolutely not. I don't think people care for her music like that. I don't think people think of spending more than 4.99 on an album from someone like Cardi. If Cardi B sold this album for 11.99 first week, I guarantee y'all she would have done 50K. And can I say this real quick, right? She said she's gonna be dropping the album sales or discounting her album to 4.99 just for the first week. Y'all wanna know why? Because she's heavily dependent on the first week sales, right? And she knows for a fact that if she doesn't do the discount this week, it's gonna drastically flop, which is already doing despite the discount. And after that, she don't care for the numbers because y'all know the first week sales matter the most, right? So she's aiming, she's doing everything in her power. I can't wait to see how all this gonna turn out. Y'all better go stream Pink Friday 2 to know the difference between talent and music mastery and artistry compared to trash. No shade. Offset was caught turning up in Atlanta with a mystery woman by his side. These people be out here moving funny. And this is why, here's what I think, right? Cardi B would have divorced Offset. Cardi B would have broken things off with Offset and went for a billionaire. She would have made her coochie public for billionaires because at least there's a cash grab. There's something she's getting from that. Rather than going open up her coochie and letting herself getting pregnant by Stephon Diggs, aka Baby DD. Y'all feel me? Because it's like leaving Offset to Offset. I personally think Offset never really loved Cardi B, like love Cardi B. He was just there or got married to her because of the drama. Cardi B is a dramatic person, and that brought in the press, the attention, the PR stunt, the traction that came from the multiple cheating scandals, and how beneficial it was to his career. Y'all feel me? Aside that, everything was strategized. I don't think he married Cardi B because he truly loved her. What do y'all think? Do y'all think the love is genuine? Because he was one of the first people to pop up with a new side piece before Cardi B went public. They're all cheating on each other, that was certain. But this relationship is way too toxic. Cardi B would have left and never gotten pregnant for any other man. Like 3 kids is a good number. Y'all might say, oh, she has the money. Y'all seen how humiliating Stephon has been in the couple of hours after her announcement? Ever since she went public and said, oh, that's her baby daddy. Y'all seen how much humiliation she's gotten from the exact same man? Lawsuit, paternity test, 5 baby mamas in a year. He might be out here beating YG's record, right? So AJ says she wishes Cardi B had kept Am I Desperate album short like Invasion of Privacy. She said this, a lot of these songs could have been left out. We only needed 13 songs. Girl, we don't need 23. I need some time with a couple of these songs. The songs dedicated to that. I don't need to listen to it again. And that's definitely the BR track, yeah. And Those were therapy sessions. I don't need to listen to his always ways. F him. I'm happy she's happier today. She left that toxic relationship. All I care about is her happiness and her well being. Okay, so first off, Cardi B did 23 songs because Nicki did 23 songs. It's so obvious. Nicki is like the pink print, and they always out here copying her like copycats. And coupled with the fact that she was trying to get more streaming numbers and units. Y'all feel me? Because she knows the more the songs people are gonna buy, people are gonna listen. Y'all know how that ish works, right? And on top of that, Cardi B effed up big time, and this is why I keep saying this. She didn't wait for 7 years while working on this album. This album was rushed. This album was so effing rushed, and y'all see that from the music that dropped. There's no way she wrote this album like now. Maximum I'm gonna be giving is like she wrote this album in 3 years max. And I think that's giving her too much credit because explain to me, she's getting exposed for writing an entire song dedicated to JT on the album last year. And coupled with the fact that y'all need to realize, and that's why I give Offset his flowers for the fact that he didn't make his entire album about Cardi B, but Cardi B made her entire album about the entire industry. Y'all feel me? Because people are gonna listen to the feud immediately when the feud is brewing, the fire, the flame is brewing. But aside that, people are not gonna care 5 years from now. Like, do y'all think anyone is ever gonna give an F to Cardi B's diss track dedicated to Bia? That ain't a Kendrick Lamar Not Like Us moment. 5 years from now, people are not gonna care. And that's how the album starts flopping, doing bad and worse than it already did. With Invasion of Privacy, she wasn't really dissing, it was more of her story. Y'all feel me? But with this album, she's either dissing Bia, Ice Spice, JT, Nicki, and that's not what an album is supposed to be about. If y'all didn't notice, City Seller Realized by JT mixtape was good. You just whack one or two girls in a song in one song, right? And you move on with your track. You move on with your talent, your masterpiece. But there's something. Cardi B hasn't understood the artistry that comes with being a musician, a rapper. She's just out here chasing clout, letting her ghostwriters do all the work. 2 years from now, people are not gonna give an ish about this album. It ain't got no longevity. There's nothing iconic about this album, and y'all see that for sure. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section. Chris Breezy ain't plan on slowing down anytime soon, so he brought up Summer Walker for his "Take You Down Girl" tonight on stage, and it was a cool performance. But I don't hear people talking about this one. I don't hear people talking about the backlash. Kayla Nicole understood the assignment. It's her body. She wanted to do what she wanted to do. It was a vibe. It was a viral moment. I love the fact that they were expressive. Like, y'all know this is just gonna come and go by real quick. Too bad y'all had to bully the man into taking down and deactivating his Instagram account. I love Breezy. I'm Team Breezy. And this is something no other artist is able and capable of doing on stage. He's out here being innovative, making y'all tune in, keeping the tour engaging. Y'all think if he wasn't so engaging with his fans, some people might not literally tune in. Y'all might be tuning in because y'all are haters or y'all just want some controversies, but he's still out here making the money. I'm Team Breezy any day, anytime. And can we talk about how good the performance is? He is a good performer? No, scratch that. He is a great performer. And I love that for him. Akademiks was out here saying Cardi B ain't beating the baby promo allegation. They were humiliating and literally hilarious to watch. Why? Because it was so obvious. And too bad this didn't help her but was detrimental to her album. She thought this was gonna be a huge moment, but no. Stefan Diggs' baby mama just came into the spotlight and stole the entire spotlight. Because the so-called lawsuit has been trending compared to Cardi B's pregnancy announcement with her baby daddy, aka boyfriend Stefan Diggs. What do y'all think about the entire commentary? Let me know in the comment section. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and do not forget to turn on your notification buttons so that I don't miss out on all the tea I'll be dropping. And with that being said, see y'all in my next video. Bye.